Well, here we are, the launch of the Futures Afloat tender to replace Trinity House's two multi-function buoy handling tenders. I'm Damien Oliver, the Senior Responsible Owner for the Futures Afloat programme here at Trinity House. We're just leaving Cowes on the Isle of Wight, heading towards the port of Southampton, one of the UK's busiest ports. I've brought us here to underscore how critical the work of Trinity House is to the safety of the mariner and the reliability of shipping operating in and around our coastal waters and in and out of UK ports like this one. Trinity House is one of three general lighthouse authorities with responsibility for providing aids to navigation that protect the mariner and our vital shipping industry. Over 90% of our trade arrives and leaves ports like Southampton. Trinity House is one organisation amongst others critical in keeping that industry safe and reliable. Futures Afloat will now replace THV Patricia and Galatea with the most modern, technologically enabled ships. These replacement ships we are seeking to procure are central to Trinity House's ability to maintain its lighthouses and marine buoyage. They provide an emergency response capability that can rapidly respond to threats to the safety of navigation. They will also serve a wide range of other tasks, all critical to maritime safety. I'm delighted to announce the procurement process to replace our two buoy handling tenders is now live. Details as to how you can register your interest and submit a response to what's called a procurement-specific questionnaire, or PSQ, are available on our website and on the Find a Tender platform. Now, before I hand to the Programme Manager for Futures Afloat, Neil Grant, who will explain what will happen next, I want to say thank you to all of those of you who provided feedback to Trinity House following the release of our draft procurement documentation. We've had over 900 lines of feedback, all of which have improved upon the procurement approach we are taking. So this is a design and build contract that offers you the exciting opportunity to shape our future, not just in the ships we procure, but how we will operate them. I'm now going to hand across to Neil Grant, the Futures Afloat Programme Manager, who will set out the next steps in this tender process.
Hello, I'm Neil Grant. Futures Afloat will be conducted under the competitive flexible procedure contained within the Procurement Act 2023. This is a procurement with a budget ceiling of £193.3 million. We reserve the right to exclude interested parties should this budget ceiling be breached when setting out the financial solutions at the formal tender stage. The procurement itself can be broken down into three phases. The first phase is where we are right now. The procurement's specific questionnaire is open to any shipbuilder to complete. It contains a series of straightforward questions that test interested parties' potential to fulfil Trinity House's requirements, based on things like track record, financial robustness, and legal compliance. We have not set a limit on the number of parties we are willing to invite to tender. Joint ventures and special purpose vehicles are welcome to submit a PSQ. We also recognise that ventures such as these may form over the course of the tender process. The deadline for submitting a PSQ is set out on our website. Please note that any PSQ submitted after this deadline, unfortunately, will not be considered. Following the evaluation of the PSQ, interested parties that fulfil the requirements in the PSQ will be issued with an invitation to submit initial tender, or ISIT. The ISIT will be issued in the autumn. The ISIT itself is participants' opportunity to put forward, without prejudice to any subsequent tender, an initial offer that will enable us to provide you feedback on what you plan to bid. The ISIT will not be scored and will not form the basis of any subsequent down selection. It's a safe way to test Trinity House's view of what you might put forward at a subsequent tender stage. Throughout this whole process, leading up to the final stage, which is submission of the best and final offer, or BAFO, there will be an opportunity to discuss, clarify or negotiate with Trinity House any aspect of participants' bids. Details of all this is set out in the tender instructions. We are determined to make your final bid submission the best it possibly can be.
Finally, I just want to re-emphasise the three main goals here. Transparency, always knowing where we are in this process. Collaboration with you. The best contracts are forged through open discussion and feedback. And clarity, always being clear about what we're seeking to agree. This is your opportunity to be part of our future, delivering the most modern, capable ships that themselves will attract an ever more diverse workforce. So thank you for your attention, and we look forward to hearing from you.